Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for
Hey,
being
man.
here tonight. It's been great to hear from you.
Thank you.
As we've talked about a little bit today, you've had a persona about strength and control for so many years. But obviously, Mark Kerr leans a lot more into pain and uncertainty. And I wanted to know whether it felt more uncomfortable or freeing to really show that vulnerability.
It's a great. What's your name?
Barrett Sheets.
Barry.
Barrett.
Barrett. Okay,
Yeah,
great. No, it's okay. Barrett, thank you for that question. I feel like, it was really freeing for me, to be honest with you. It really was, because it's like, for a long time, it's like there's an image, right, that you got to live up to, and that's not always an easy thing. I'm not complaining, like I'm not, a tiny violin, but not always the easiest thing, and it was really freeing, I think, to not only collapse any kind of expectation of being somebody capable and knowing all the answers and can get the job done and galvanizing people and things like that. What I loved about this and becoming Mark Kerr was that it's just real, and that's like real life, and it's who we all are at the end of the day. I may have, according to some, a pretty kind of cool nickname, but at the end of the day, man, it's just like we're all human beings, and we all have our problems, and we all have our demons, and we all have our insecurities, and we all have the shit that we got to deal with all the time. And it was very freeing and it was like unlocking for me. That's why I say, God, this thing changed my life, because I was able to finally play a role that was real, and that was a look into human vulnerability. And what I also loved about it is, Mark Kerr was at one time, as you know, the greatest fighter on the planet at one time. Capable, impervious, but struggled with his own mental health and challenges and depression and demons and addictions. Mark overdosed twice, so he's lucky to be alive, and he knows that. And these days he is an advocate for not only mental health, but also an advocate for asking for help and talking about it and how important that is. Because, man, we all go through this stuff, and it's easier said than done to ask for help, but he is that champion. And so I think that question's a great question. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
Dwayne Johnson has once again reminded the world why he's more than a movie star. At a live recording of the Hollywood Reporter's Awards Chatter podcast, The Rock opened up in front of over 500 film students at Chapman University. And this time, it wasn't about fame, power, or Hollywood success. It was about being human. He spoke honestly about pain, shame, addiction, personal demons, and the freedom he felt while playing his new role in The Smashing Machine. For the first time, he said he didn't have to live up to an image. He could finally just be real, and audiences felt that. Fans everywhere are praising his honesty, calling it powerful, healing, and exactly what young filmmakers needed to hear. Many say it's rare to see someone at his level talk so openly about mental health and encourage people to ask for help. Viewers are also appreciating how he connected with students, treating them not as fans, but as future storytellers who can change the world. Dwayne Johnson didn't just give a talk. He gave a reminder, you're not alone, and asking for help is strength, not weakness.